Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really happy. So, I've discussed, as we've been buying and reviewing all these He-Man and Masters of the Universe figures for a couple of months. Maybe even started it last year, I'm not sure when we started doing all of these. But I have mentioned, as I was saying, that I realised I didn't watch as much of He-Man and Masters of the Universe as I did the Princess of Power, which was She-Ra. I believe there's an Australian version of her called Sheila. Yeah, that's a crap joke, but we'll keep going. So, when I realised, obviously, I had a bunch of toys of Princess of Power figures. So, I had an original Grislaw, an original Mantana, and an original Leech, who's going to be potentially our next review, because I've bought him and he's coming. So yeah, so I had those three. I don't know if there was an original figure of Shadow Weaver, but she was certainly one of the Horde. And one I always wanted and never got. Don't know why. My parents, they'd buy me the toys I wanted within reason. Didn't spoil me, but didn't not get me stuff. But for whatever reason, I never got a Hordak. And I always wanted Hordak. He's the leader of the evil Horde. He's the biggest, coolest, best looking of the bad guys. I had to have him. And last week, I ordered one. Not an original, obviously. This is the cartoon collection. But I ordered cartoon accurate Hordak. And he's here. He got here today. I'm not even going to wait a day to unbox him and show you, because I want him out of this box now. So we need to have a quick look at the box so I can unwrap him. Right. So there's your card back. That's the same as all the others. Nice shiny 40th anniversary. There's your cartoon collection sticker, done like the Filmation logo. Always love that. The background of Castle Grayskull. And then here we have the back art. And this is always one of my favourite bits. Look how cool that is. And of course he's messing with Mantana. Because Mantana was like the butt of the jokes, the pincushion, the punching bag, if you will. And Hordak comes with this thingy, which on the Australian backs for some reason, it doesn't tell you what it is. But on the American backs, it'll tell you that that's a time travel device of some sort. And this will tell you what episodes it's from. But it doesn't show it on ours for some reason. There's also him with Imp. And yeah, you don't get Imp. I would happily have replaced this piece of junk with a little barely painted, completely static Imp. I would have been fine with that. But alas, I don't think we'll actually get an Imp. Now, I did say I have ordered Leech, and he's on his way, so we'll unbox him when he gets here. I need Catra, but she's looking to be very expensive on the secondary market. Or difficult to find, and I need the cartoon collection one, so she goes in with this. And then that'll be all of my... Whoops. That keeps falling out anyway. That'll be all of my main Horde characters, because I don't think they've even made a Scorpia. And if they do, I'll get Scorpia and Catra, and that'll be the whole lot. And it'll be awesome, and I'll finally have that collection I wanted since I was a little boy. Alright, everybody step aside. You two Grislaw, and you two Mantana. I had to do this. Alright. Rip and tear. Oh, okay, we'll take this out first and have a quick look at that. Put that box aside, and here we have the little sheet that says you can pull him apart and put him together with other pieces from other figures, but I don't like doing that unless it's an accessory that they have on them. That's another one that would have been nice. In the cartoon, he transformed into all sorts of things, like a rocket ship, which was hilarious. But he would also transform his right arm into like a laser blaster thing. And again, would have rathered an interchangeable arm than this. I don't know why they didn't give him the proper stuff. But they do have a more expensive Masterverse line. Actually, a couple of other more expensive lines than these ones. And they really go full on with the accessories for that, and I guess that's why we get these cheaper ones. Anyway, back to having a look at the comics. So we have Slime Lord, Part 2 of Horde Invasion. And I might have another couple of Horde Invasion comics from the other figures, I'm not sure. But, oh, very beautiful art. Very cool looking Hordak, and Traclops, and Bo, and Grizzlor, and Catra, Teela, Sorceress, Manny faces, He-Man. Oh wow, that looks cool. Oh, what's his name? Modulok? Yeah, Modulok. And Skeetor and Leech, and that's who we'll be getting. And we'll review him when he gets here. Ah, this is great. Oh, I think this is referencing... Yeah, this is the accessory that was a slime tower or something. So they're using it as an actual Horde-related thing. But there's... That is cool. So yeah, we've got Shadow Weaver, and we've got Grizzlor. Now we've got Hordak. We've got Mantena there as well. Let us open him with the knife. I'm going to have to do this off camera. If I did it on camera, I'm likely to cut myself. Almost out. And his chunky accessory. Oh, I'm a happy man. So the first thing we'll do is straighten his legs out. They put him in the pack like that, with the legs out, so it looks like the old figures, but yeah. Just straighten that out. I like that they do that, it's very cool. Oh, wowie, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the paint and sculpting on this guy. Oh my goodness, and look at that big blue mohawk. And his cyborg vampire ears and face. And his super cool blue body. Awesome webby feet. Oh, he's perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. And he's got the articulation that all of them have. I can spin him around, wrists and bobbly head and waist. Oh, and no rubber band. Done with the kind of articulation, we actually have poles now. Poles with balls at the end. Wait a minute. You know what I mean. Now you can take off his armor, but I don't like doing that. I'm good. When I fiddle around with tiny little straps and stuff, I tend to break them because of how much my hands shake. It's part of my disability that my hands shake, and maybe I'll talk about that one day, but I don't want to now. And there's his time travel device, moving on quickly, and obviously he can hold that. But I don't remember the time travel device, and I watched a lot of it when I was a kid, but I was a kid. And I do really just remember his rocket form and the blaster he would shoot out. But I couldn't be happier to have... Stand up, please, Hordak. All of my Horde members coming together. Soon with Leech here. Hopefully a Catra. I highly recommend this line of cartoon collection Masters of the Universe toys. They're exactly what you wanted when you watched the cartoon when you were little. Or old. I don't know if there's any old people watching this. And by old, I mean over 43, which is what I am. But I identify as 30. That's dumb. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to get some of that not really Lego built sometime soon. And of course, more of the action figure reviews and maybe some Transformers again soon. Other than that, I hope everyone's having a good week. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!